Hello. So here I am, just having completed week 2 on the Contrave weight loss medication. So I did one pill in the morning and one pill at night, so total of 2 a day. And I lost 4.6 pounds this week. So I have a total weight loss of 8 pounds. I am super happy about that because I've not been dieting per se. I've been really trying to use a scale of good, better, best. So is it a good choice, a better choice, or is it the best choice? And also really kind of listen to my body as to when I'm hungry. So with that being said, I did notice this week, usually I try not to eat breakfast. I'm just going to let you see all this beauteousness because, in a few months I'm going to look back and that's going to be gone, right? So I did notice that usually I don't eat breakfast until like my body actually has a little, the tummy starts telling me, but I also have a couple cups of coffee in the morning. Usually I'd find that it's about 8 o'clock. Now I'm finding it's like noon and I'm like, ooh, and it's not because my tummy is going, ooh, it's because I'm feeling slightly jittery, if that makes sense, like, I'm not diabetic, but maybe my blood sugar levels are a little bit off balance. So that, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. So I guess I'm intermittent fasting without knowing that I'm fasting. The next thing is I'm thirsty as a mother on this medication. I'm in the bathroom constantly. Maybe that's why you don't eat as much. This is a big, it's bigger than my head, Tupperware cup. And I've been drinking 2 to 3 of these a day. And if you wonder what is in it, I use Crystal Light because I hate plain water. I don't care what anybody says. I will put whatever I want in my water as long as it's sugar-free. The other thing is, I do drink diet soda. Diet soda did not get me fat. Therefore, if I continue drinking it, I don't see a problem with it. But that's just me. Whatever works for you. I don't have an issue with caffeine or anything like that. So maybe that's a thing. I was going to drink, but now I changed my mind. So I do find in week 2, I feel like I'm getting forgetful. Like suddenly I forget what I'm saying mid-sentence. It may even happen while I'm on this video. So that kind of sucks, but it's not to the point where I feel like I'm lost or blah, blah, blah. I just feel like I'm mid-sentence and, I just stop. My mom back in the day would always say, if you'd forget what you're saying, she would say, it must have been a lie. No, not. So that's going on. I haven't really had too many other side effects. I'm sleeping fine, but I do take sleep medication. So, but that's even, I'm taking the Contrave with my sleep medication that I take at night. Nighttime eating, going good. But I still find there was a couple nights that I went to the kitchen and had that second treat of the night just because I wasn't even hungry. I don't know if it's like creature of habit or whatever it may be, but that happened. So I'm glad that I'm not saying that I'm on a diet. I want to give this medicine a chance to kick in and really get my body used to it before I say, okay, now let me try ... That way I can show or get some sort of litmus test, so to speak, of does this med really work in me? And then once it's working, then I can add to the effectiveness of it by making modifications in my eating plan. Also, I have not worked out, which I need to. The gyms are just recently opening up and I need to get back there. I've just been working. It's an excuse and I hate excuses, but my excuse is I've been working a ton of hours and literally I'm working from home now. As soon as I shut my laptop off after 12, 13 hours of work, I don't want to do nothing but sit my fat ass on the couch and watch some garbagey reality TV. 90 Day Fiance. Hello. But that's okay. I digress. So, yeah, so I would like to get back into working out. I kind of have to anyways because I am going on a vacation the end of July, and I have to do some pre-tanning. If I do not do a little bit, I will burn to a crisp. So I know tanning beds are horrible, but I feel like I'm doing something safe by getting a little bit of color so that way I'm not burning to a crisp before I go on vacation. So I have not set any goals yet still. I'm still waiting for the effectiveness of the medicine to fully kick in. I feel like it's kicking in now. People ask me, is it controlling your hunger? Last week, I didn't want to make a commitment to any changes in my hunger. This week, I do feel like it is helping me not feel like I want to binge. And I know those of you that are on this, you know we're on this because we binge. Like I would go at night. Let me start with some ice cream. Okay, great. Ice cream. Then, oh, now I need something salty. So I'm going to have some potato chips. Then I'd move on to like granola bars because I wanted to go back to sweet. Then I'd move on to popcorn or whatever. And it ended up being just like this constant, steady amount of eating. I also, because I have no shame in saying it, I mentioned that I take a sleeping pill. I take Ambien, and I don't know if any of you are Grace and Frankie lovers out there, but in the very first season, the boyfriend of Grace is the Ambien eater, and he didn't remember what he said on Ambien. I found that I take my Ambien, and like a half an hour later, I would find myself totally sort of remembering, like I'm totally coherent, but I have this Ambien fog. I know once I take my med at night, I'm not going anywhere. And I'd find I'd be going into the kitchen and eating. And then the next day I'd be like, what did I eat? And I'd literally go look in the garbage can, and I saw that there was food wrappers and stuff in there without even thinking about it. So I feel like this is really helping that because now I'm super conscious. Let me tell you, #success. I went to take a second treat. So I had whatever I was going to have. And then I went to the cabinet and I took out a Fiber One bar and like the cinnamon coffee cake. And I grabbed a granola bar because, you know, you got to take two, right? And I opened up the granola bar and I took a bite of it. And I said, oh my God, I don't need this. And I actually spit the granola bar that I had chewed up into the garbage, threw the rest of the granola bar out, and put the Fiber One bar back. So I don't know if I've ever done that in my life. Usually it's like if I just grab something to eat it and it's in my mouth, I'm like, fuck it, I'll start again tomorrow, right? So I felt like that was a little bit of an accomplishment. So how are you all doing? I hope everything is going well. I don't mean to intend if I talk about anything that you're doing that's working for you, I don't intend it to be derogatory. I'm just really kind of going with what works for me and what feels most natural to me. So share your story. I'd love to hear your successes. What are you doing that's working for you? What are you having challenges with? Like I said, the only side effects I feel are really, I've had that fogginess. I'm thirsty as hell. Yeah, a little bit of a headache. And it's funny because I really do suffer from migraines and I haven't found anything treacherous. So I'm feeling kind of good about that, right? So other than that, we will see you all soon. Next week, I will have the hair dyed because I'm planning on doing that tonight because, yeah, it's a hot mess. So see you all soon, and I hope you have a fabulous week. Bye.